Hey guys, it is your girl Red Diamond with Talk is Tea, honey. And I know it's been a few days, but I had something that was like trying to take over my soul. I don't know what it was, but child, we beat that. But anywho, so if you guys are enjoying me, remember to like, click, and subscribe, and remember support each other. So this is actually going to be about life after lockup, which I have been waiting on, honey, because you know I was over it with I Love New York. No, it wasn't I Love New York. I knew Love and Hip Hop New York. My bad. Love and Hip Hop New York. So I am very excited about Life After Lockup. I am going to post another video later because I just want some people's opinion on the R. Kelly part 2. And I'm going to say some things that I think, but I definitely want to make sure that I deliver my message with love so that way it's not misconstrued in any way. I just have like general like questions, like if anybody else noticed, and what they think. Like, I really want to know what people think. And so, I mean, the world rotates on conversation, right? So ain't nobody talking about it. That was the problem in the beginning. Wasn't nobody talking about it for real. So, anywho, I have been a fan of Life After Lockup since it started. Like, I legit be talking to some of them on Instagram because I just felt so entertained. Like, it's bad. If y'all do like I do, I go to like the Prison Pal websites and I be trying to read like their little ads and stuff like that because really I try to understand how some people get like drawn into these situations. But everyone that I have read, especially like the lifers and stuff like that, like they're very savvy with their wording about I'm just looking for support in a friendship and we can grow from there. Ain't no fool behind bars finna kick that game on me. No. Just looking for friendship and stuff. All of them said that I'm looking for support and friendship. That means money for the phone, commissary so they can make them burritos and stuff. You know what? Matter of fact, it's this good channel on here. I can't even think of the name, but I'm going to add it. They show you how to make like prison food. And like they be legit going in. So maybe one day I'll do a mukbang with like prison cuisine. I've never made it. So it would be like completely new. Oh yeah, we got our first mukbang coming up. I'm really excited about that. Also, I want to mention, and I'm going to put their information below, an amazing artist. Her name is Tiffany Rose. Tiffany Rose. She's an amazing artist. So it's Tifani Roze. She just did a music video called Juice. It is catchy. I mean, she's twerking. She popping her butt. I'm like, here for it. Here for it. And I'm also super excited about Jocelyn's Cabaret. You know why I'm super excited? Because when they showed that extended preview of her snatching that girl wig, because she said something that just made her click. You know, that's the difference between like men and women. Like when women fight, we fight to get nude. When men fight, you might see one take a shirt off. But a woman, she intentionally, if we can't beat you up, we're going to humiliate you. And that's, even if that means ripping your bra off and your flapjack titties go everywhere, one of the two will happen. So, I'm here for a good stripper fight. I'm tuning all the way in. Y'all better get y'all little $3.99 Zeus subscriptions and tune in, because I'm definitely going to talk about it. Now, excuse me, y'all. Life After Lockup. Okay, so right now, I am just here for Tony and Angela's storyline. I feel so bad for her. Like, no, you know who I feel bad for? I feel bad for the little dude that's in the background where he was like, I got $60,000 or $50,000. Let's go to Jamaica and just get away from here or something like that. And I'm thinking to myself, no, he said something like $500,000 in the bank. And I'm thinking to myself, This man said he's had like a social work career his whole life, and I was a social worker. And I'm like, how did he get 500,000? That must be like in his IRA or his 401k or something like that. You know, I would have been gone. He wouldn't have had to tell me twice. We would have been two white folk down there enjoying Jamaica, Nassau, something. We would have been living our best little lives. But I knew that they had to be from a country hick town, the way that the community was reacting to Tony coming around. Like, they act like he was the only piece of wood in the city. I mean, in a matter of weeks, he's set up a prostitution business with the prostitutes. He's set up some woman that he's sleeping with that she done ran up on, I guess, in the laundromat. When it showed that he was in Grenada, Mississippi, y'all tell me, is that like a small town? Because like his little rosy cheeks, and I'm just like, you know what? Y'all fighting over him. He is like a master manipulator. You can see it all over him. They tried to warn him. I mean, his cheeks be just so little rosy and pink. You know, he on something. You know, the lighter you are, when you drink, you turn red. So his cheeks always just be so rosy and stuff like that. I remember growing up, they used to tell us that, you know, like white people glowed in the dark and stuff. I haven't like tried it, but I have been at a party, but I do know that the lighter you are and the more you drink, you do tend to turn flush. So I do know that to be true. Let's see. Andrea and Lamar. Here for it. So okay, for one, I am here for how they throwing back them cups of lemonade like it's some alcohol, okay? And I'm here for the arts and crafts with the lemonade. But why she choose to tell all of them judgmental people that she done smashed up in somebody's closet at the jailhouse and she ended up pregnant? My thing is, were y'all really shocked? Because as nosy as y'all are, I know that y'all did not watch her walk around for 9 months pregnant and had no idea who the daddy was, or nobody asked, or it wasn't weird or anything like that. So that makes me wonder, like, what's for shock value for real and what's for storyline purposes. I like Lamar because I feel like Lamar is true to himself. He ain't with that Utah mess, man. Lamar is not that kind of brother to be sitting at the table doing no arts and crafts and drinking lemonade. You seen he was a rapper. You seen he want that Hennessy. He's just true to himself. Like, he is not trying to start his life in Utah. If he manages to move to Utah, I would be shocked. But I definitely want to see them win. You know, I do want to see them win. I do want to see that dynamic, like, do great. I don't want to see them do bad. You know, I hope they get that together. I don't know how that'll go. Okay, so we got Megan, what's his name? Mike and Sarah. I'm going to go backwards. So the episode with Sarah, I genuinely, my heart goes out to her as far as being a single mother. Before I got remarried, I was a single mother for like a long time. And I understand the struggles of that, especially when your children get to that age where they have questions and they're missing them. I don't know if I would have put on a baseball cap and, what was the point of the hat if you was on the other side of the wall? To each their own. It's a no judgment zone. But psychologically, I don't know if maybe just a little truth in there kind of about what's going on might prevent further damage later. You know, I can see her, the little girl, growing up and crying about the fact that her mom used to have to pretend to be on the phone with her. So even though it was a temporary band-aid, you know, long term, I don't know if per se that was the right thing to do. I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. I understand that, you know, I feel her on that. Yo, if you ain't got no money to give, you could at least pay in some time, brother. You know what I mean? Straight up. Like, your time is one of the most expensive things that you will ever have. People's opinions is the least expensive thing that someone has to give. So, in that dynamic, she's like, I'm not necessarily worried about the money, actually. I just want some of your time. And your girls want some of your time. And he should definitely like be coming up off of that. However, I do understand how psychologically, due to how immature he is, that he may not be able to process, okay, I did make a mistake as far as like marrying her just to see my children. For him to go that drastic with it, he had some kind of understanding that if I was not promising more to her, that my kids would be in jeopardy. However, he does not know how to pick up the pieces and go forward, especially in a relationship with someone that you know in the background really wants to be together, but you have no interest in that. Now, she did come back looking popping. She had them lashes on, child. She had them 25 millimeter lashes on. They was already lighting her up on Twitter about her accent. So I don't think I have to go into that. All right, so Megan and Mike. So he shows up. Megan come out. She said y'all fat shamed me last season, but y'all ain't gonna fat shame me this season. And old girl came out with her dress on and her body shaper, and I'm like, here for it. She was fully dressed. She was about to head out with her friend to the Good Chili so they could get the dollar drink specials or Applebee's or whoever does that, and she invited him to come along. However, I'm so sad that she was easily swayed back into that circle of things. Like, I really hate how they just be zooming in on her edges. Like, y'all don't feel like it's like an epidemic on edges? Like, for real. Like, no shade. This is off of her. No shade. But 10 years ago, there was not a problem with people's edges missing. Or maybe we just didn't know. But, it is like an epidemic or something. Like, they need to be coming out with a vaccine for that shit stuff. Because, I mean, y'all got a vaccine for Ebola. Y'all need to get a vaccine for edges retention. Or some kind of, when you be getting these lace frontals and you're a habitual lace fronter, you know, some kind of like program they can sign up for if that is the recourse for that. And I love weave. Don't get it twisted. I am a fan of weave. However, I am not a fan of the consequence of me wearing this wig and it getting glued down. Like, maybe they just be a little heavy-handed on the glue. I don't know. But anywho, production shady. They be zooming in on her edges. But I was here for the fact that she took him to dinner with them, and his friend actually got to ask questions, because he is not a good dude. I think he's simple, and I think he thinks like as far within his range as he possibly can. I do know that there is a water crisis in Flint, and I do not know if consuming that water with all them chemicals and stuff is the best for him or anyone in that situation. That's just like when I lived in Arizona. I knew that the people in Arizona was different, and I had boiled it down to the fact that they had been under extreme heat radiation for so long. Like, that kind of like earthly biohazards and stuff over extended periods of time affect people. Like, that is real. And she just so easily went for it. Like, come on, sis. Like self-value. You're not a bad-looking girl. You deserve more than that. And who paid for it? He up here with his iPhone and stuff like that. And I mean, I want to know who paid for them drinks he was ordering. That's what I want to know. Because then that's going to let me know where you at. I don't care about none of that conversation. When that bill gets slid, I want to see who paid for it. Show me them receipts. Okay, did they show anybody else I was interested in? Oh, I can't think of their names right now, but they are expecting a baby, and I like them. I like them as a couple. I think he's a stand-up dude. I think he's temperamental. I do think they're kind of like starting to get a feel of each other, kind of getting into the groove of marriage. A lot of things that were present, Brittany and Marcelino, a lot of things that were present maybe the first go around, you know, as you start to kind of settle into marriage, you know, you might have been tripping at first with jealousy and stuff like that, but then, you know, sometimes they calm down, and that seems to what he's done. You know, he already beat up her baby daddy, so, you know, he feel like the winner anyway, like, so I'm definitely excited for them. I look forward to see where this season's finna go, especially, I can't wait till they show the one that was like, she left me for crack. I can't wait till they show that. I cannot. Tracy and Clint. Oh, I'm here for them. Can't wait to see them. And this other couple that was in the castle and stuff, and she flipped out. You know, she struck me as a little weird. Anybody that's fascinated by like Ted Bundy and stuff like that, I look at it like this. When I saw Saw the movie, I wasn't scared by the movie. I was scared that somebody is out here thinking of this stuff. And people are really walking around thinking of this stuff. That's what scared me. Her thought process scares me. Like, you're really obsessed with, like, mass murderers and stuff like that. Like, no. I'm cool on that. But, I mean, we're going to see it unfold. So, I'm going to think about posting that video about surviving R. Kelly. Just because I want to make sure that, you know, we operate in a sensitive space, but we can have an open dialogue about it. Our new mukbang is coming up. I did miss Sunday support because I was not feeling well. However, feel free, you guys, to always support each other. You know, we can all glow up in 2020. We ain't got to all, you know what I mean? Like, support each other. We can all win. Everybody can win. And okay. And if you've never checked out Boots Tarot, like, why is the sun like beaming? It's like following me or something. If you've never checked out Boots Tarot, please, 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 by all means, check out Boots with a Z Tarot. Awesome. Awesome. You will not regret it. I'm going to make him one of my featured channels. He like does readings sometimes on Instagram. Well, he does it on Instagram every night at 9. But he does it on YouTube as well. He'll do like an occasional mukbang and stuff like that. But he is awesome. You can check him out online too at spiritsquad.org. But he's like dope. Well, this is it for now. Until we meet again. I'm going to think about that video. I'm going to think. But I love you guys. I thank you guys for viewing. I enjoy you. You guys make me laugh. Your comments make me laugh. Y'all are so silly. But I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. And remember, every day is a new day to do something great. And may the light of God surround you and the angels of God protect you. And please know that those are trademarked before you try it. Bye.